You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal.
And that's one mistake to comments.
Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes?
Is it a counter again?
Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worth. Jakes on the road, it's crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like
It's getting her. Ow. Nothing's yet or anything.
For him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Of course. No, me too. You son of a bitch! Counter my fucking finisher. All you fucking do. No, low break. The fucking.
In the morning? At 12:45 a.m.? Oh, you... You mean afternoon? Alrighty.
Yeah.
You made me confused. You said 12:45 a.m. in the morning. No, it's here. 12:45 on Monday, my surgery.
Alright, I'm going to edit my uniform. Alright, here we go. I'm streaming my NFC title game.
Oh god.
Alright, no oh god. I got this in the book. I can beat the 49ers. You've always got me!
You can tell me about it. Oh god.
How dare you say no to the greatest self-made entertainer to ever live? What, Dart, I'm a great singer. I'm the world's greatest wrestler.
Wild Card Weekend on EA
The world's greatest entertainer and the world's greatest singer.
Between America's team, the
That's
Dallas
right, folks.
Cowboys, and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll have some
No,
for you at the half.
I'm sorry. I
for a
love
little
you, but
football.
not that
So we'll
much.
hand it
I'm
over
not
to
the
our
villain for
broadcast team.
Rosie.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, it was a common sight in the
I mean,
80s and 90s,
I don't-
not quite as frequent since,
I don't have
but
the
it's
size
back.
food
Playoff
either, I'm
football
sorry.
in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in
Tennessee
store
Titans beat the Los
between the
Angeles
Dallas
Chargers.
Cowboys
He
and
might,
the
he
San
just don't know.
Francisco 49ers.
So Tennessee won the
Hello,
AFC
everyone.
wild card
Welcome to
game.
the postseason on EA Sports alongside Charles
His dick is
Davis.
so tiny,
I'm
he
Brandon
might be
Gardner.
able to-
Hey,
Charles,
hey,
that's really
hey,
all I
hey.
need to say to
How
get you
would you
fired
know?
up. It's the
You're the one who never
postseason
saw
on
that.
EA Sports.
And no one's more
And I don't
fired up than the
wanna.
guys who are going to be playing in this
I think I
game.
got burned.
This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs,
I think
the
I got
mini
burned.
camps, training camp throughout the
Stop
season
it.
to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
Oh, come on, Dart.
Dick burns.
Wentz now on first down. And incomplete to open things up. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it'll be second
Elliott, you're a
down.
disgrace. You should have called
And
that.
the offensive starters for Dallas.
And what a tough
But
environment
first
to
off,
roll
Nick
into.
Garrett's not
On the
passing
road,
back.
playing
First
one
off,
of the
you
better
should
teams
cut
in
him
the
because
league,
he
obviously,
sucks.
because this is the
Greatest running
playoffs.
back in the league.
So what do teams talk
No,
about?
he's not.
Bringing their
Not
own momentum,
not in.
bringing their own
Gross.
energy
The
on
greatest
the road,
running back in the
because
league
you
is
know
on the
you won't get any
Panthers.
from the home crowd.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2
Yeah,
coming
Barkley's
out.
good too, but
An early
McCaffrey's
test,
better.
2 plays in. This is 3rd and
Barkley gets
2.
injured, and McCaffrey put better Mondays.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Good
And
job,
a broken
Elliott.
tackle helps lead to a first down.
Give him
gain.
McCaffrey the best because he not
Only
run.
3 there
He
on the
doesn't
pickup,
run.
but
He
that's
catches the
enough
ball
to move
too.
the
He said like
chains.
most receiving
Defense had a
yards and
chance to
rushing
get off
yards
the field here in the
combined
opening
by a
drive,
running
couldn't
back.
do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get
I
a little
do.
bit numb
Hey.
because they're always going to talk about how
Hey.
good 3rd down is, aren't they?
Style.
Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker,
Ladies
right?
and gentlemen,
It really
if
is,
this
because
game
they're
seems
hybrid.
like
This is
due to
disgusting.
technical
Linebacker,
difficulties,
half
the
defensive
game
back. The linebacker in him on that play
be
emerged.
restarted.
After
What?
the sack on
He's
first
telling his
down,
audience he's
Prescott
gonna-
throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Coverage that time by Deontay
Now-
Thompson.
And restart the
Now with
game.
the starters on this 49er defense. They were very
No.
good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
I was so proud of you in
Shut
our
up.
meeting with the defensive coordinator because you asked the question that set him off. And all you
Panthers
said was,
pay
so what
attention to
improvement
your
do you need to see this
messages,
week, Coach? And boy, he got fired up, didn't he? Takeaways. We need turnovers. We got to create them.
Damn
Got
it.
so animated, jumped up in our meeting. It was fun to watch.
Somehow I always upset a
Trying to
coordinator.
get some money.
But they like you.
I want to see it.
I'm going for it.
Waving the
4th and
white
19.
flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a
Tell
first
him
down.
I'm coming
If
up
you're
the
thinking
street.
along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long. I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run
What
it
the
inside.
actual fuck?
Do you get strung out on the perimeter?
What
You're
the
in peril.
actual
Yeah, we saw the
fucking?
result.
What the
Negative
fuck?
yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He gets it to
What
Thomas.
the actual fuck?
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20
Nah,
in
you
the
probably
red
don't want
zone.
to see it.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Austin to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
They're just watching me get a touchdown.
21 yards away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning into points on their side. So now you got a team
I kind of
working
need Austin
together,
looking.
and they got the crowd
That's a good
involved.
one.
Prescott on first down. And that is incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Draw play, Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. He'll get his head around and make the play on the football.
And they'll get this one to about the... On run with Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes. Folded like... On 2nd and 12, Wentz eluding the pressure right. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always say part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
I can't.
Now Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And they got a bitch at you
for
no
the 49er faithful making some noise for their
and now
defense.
they just realize you have an air conditioner.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 10 yards out. And his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, Charles, you said it after the 4th down stop. That's almost guaranteed points the other way, and that comes to fruition with a touchdown.
Well, the unnecessary risk did come back to haunt them, didn't it? End up getting those points that I predicted that they were going to give up because it's guaranteed points if you don't make that play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over.
Hey, I have a question for you. Can a landlord make you have to ask them if you can to buy an air conditioner or not for your house?
I don't see them, but they live in a shitty ass place. They have the landlord is too. It's just that's why you don't want to live with a landlord.
The landlord is a fucking drunken piece of shit.
Dark's landlord raised holy hell because he didn't ask to buy an air conditioner before he went out.
He shouldn't be a landlord. He should get fired.
And they also stay up half the night and blare their music. Who pays for the electric?
Dark. See, I get why.
all utilities are included, so he pays everything.
All utilities are included, so he pays everything.
The reason why he can't have an air conditioner because it might.
He's only paying $12 for Wi-Fi, which is stupid.
The reason why. That's why it's like it's kind of
they don't. The landlord
it's not a big fucking.
Yeah, I get it. It's sometimes like you can't have it because they might. I don't know.
Hot up there because he's right near the kitchen.
I don't know. It's probably because they have a policy where you can't get air conditioning. I don't know. It's the way how some of these fucking things are.
So now I bet he's talking to his mother about it.
Wait, how do you have theme songs on that game?
They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive touchdown.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now Austin. Action. Down he goes.
He can't really do anything.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush
My
like
dad
that,
said if you're paying everything,
because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Back to throw. Austin completes it to the tight end Kittle. Only 3 yards on the catch.
Oh,
it's
hey, I actually got a Snapchat.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 30 yards.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got more.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Austin. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
These two teams all tied after one. Now on 2nd and 16. Prescott, he's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big play here for the Cowboys. 41 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Prescott to throw it. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Back to throw is Austin. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Austin. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Let's take it inside his own 40. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. A chance for us to look now at this 49ers defense. And as we're going to see right here, they have been laying some pretty electrifying hits in this one.
And these are for real, okay? As you watch, think about putting yourself in that spot, about being the ball carrier or the receiver.
I don't want to.
And then taking that shot, it is something else. It's not like when we were watching that video clip where they showed you how they make sounds for movies. This is for real.
Wentz now on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
5.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Toss left to Elliott. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
But that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive there of just 4. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Austin off the play fake. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
First down, San Francisco, the pickup, 14 yards.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Austin now, operating from the gun. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
He's going to have the first down past the 20, and they will finally get him down at the 28. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, Reedy, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
On 3rd down, Reedy. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. David Njoku with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 72 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll run with Elliott. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
Might be a fun stuff.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. He spins through. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This is the 4th and final game here on this wildcard weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. And it's the Carolina Panthers who are moving on as they knock off the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wild card game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the third quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Is quiet. Quiet. Hello? Yeah. Oh, yeah? I don't know. Everyone's quiet in this goddamn party. Matt went to the bathroom like I needed to know that. And what's his input?
What? What's what input?
Ready? 55! Mark 55! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Here's Austin throwing on first down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Touchdown, 49ers!
Oh, this just got ugly.
Dante Pettis. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As they are an extra point
I had a
away now
21-7
from
lead.
football
Now
game.
21-21.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
You can't do that.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Elliott. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down.
You can North Carolina because their house is less in North Carolina.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much
But see, the only problem is that you don't have anyone to keep people. That's the problem.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
Really busy at work all day.
He's going to take off with it, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Unless you go close to
a good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first.
Do everything every day.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46.
Because my brother's on off the weekend.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And that's complete to Adams. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
So. I know we have like to go for food line, but you have to drive a car there and you put some. They did. They should do that. Like, most stores do that now. They should with the virus.
Someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his
back. I don't know why they don't do that.
Right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So he missed him. On first down, Wentz. Safarian-Jenkins has it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 39 yards there, a big one.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain.
I'm off Sunday too. I get to watch the race. Matt, why are you sending me your game?
I don't like playing defense that much. Wait, are you watching
drive with Elliott?
Yeah.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good
The Bengals are in the playoffs? The fuck?
Yes, the Bengals advanced to the playoffs.
The fuck are these quarterbacks? You want 2027? None of these guys are in NFL realize. The fuck?
Run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Lamar Jackson's on the Bengals. What the fuck?
One fly deep for Cooper. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. It's been a struggle for him to throw yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What do they do to stop you? You taking charge.
A very solid gain of 27.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Get better, Matt. Because learn how to play defense. Just send me.
Here's Prescott. This is the tight end,
the problem, why are you in I formation?
Down on the 30-yard line after a
Who
gain
runs
of 6?
I formation? You're the one that had to go on.
Really
like on 3rd and 1. Why are you both I formation so
brings up a
much?
second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now Hunt.
Now you're in song. Like, you guys don't be sock guys.
25-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
You need me to be the head coach. I wish I could be away. Well, I can call the y'all plays.
No less than a 3 and out. Let's get
y'all
on
gotta
the
do that because you don't have to play with shoes.
They can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
You think Russell did that in the game?
Wentz will try again on second down.
I'm not talking about the music and people. I'm talking about just the guys.
30. The 20. He will bring this back. It's a
4 people.
Why are you whining? Stop whining. This is not a baby
That was supposed to happen.
And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
This is
All
not
you're
a
trying to
baby
do is
check.
change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it
Hey,
away
you
and
make your own
score?
song.
That really changes things.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take
coming
another
back.
look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
No, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the
turn
ground,
for a touchdown.
that'll be
To keep the
considered a
lead.
fumble.
The ball's coming back.
I think he's down. Yep, that knee's down. I might get lucky. He's getting paid by the referees.
Yes.
Yeah, what?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be third and forever. Here's Wentz to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
I made it.
If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't do.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20
Matt,
yards. Back-to-back plays have them on
why
the
are you
move
the
on first
DB?
down.
That's why he's that wide open.
Now
You should be the
Austin from the
DB.
gun, he'll throw. And he will go down.
Matt, do not be the DB. Be the defensive
Khalil
lineman.
Mack just would not be
Do not be
denied.
the
That's a
DBs.
loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed
This
in this
is
game is
why-
absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive
No
line flat
DBs.
out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time
Some
again.
people should be on defensive
Following the sack,
defensive
they'll look to
linemen
make
for the
amends on a
linebacker.
second down and 17. And he's got his man on the out route. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And Manus Pettis, it's complete.
What?
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely
got a first down
territory as they need a touchdown. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 3 yards out. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Yeah,
this will be fielded at the 6.
Please just want to work.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense is really having his problems trying to keep him contained.
So very low, and it's like people drive so fast.
They go to Elliott again. 2 yards
like,
a game there.
This like 35.
Third and about 4 for a 1st.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball.
Oh, come on,
you
dude!
control the game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
It's easy to get your hiccups.
I'm not getting
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Still on the Tyson.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 75 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player,
I need to win this game to make the playoffs.
And I'd hear 9 from the receiver.
We're in the playoffs.
That meant fly route.
Next round.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point up and through by Myers.
I don't like going returns.
Let's just go play some baseball.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott.
Is that Ashley?
Yeah.
13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase
and
head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Good thing you just said that, honey, because I thought I just heard him barking.
The other guys make a play against
I
you. What's
swear
that
to God, I
expression
thought
like
I
to use
just
in the
heard
NFL?
Lucky Bark.
Those guys get paid too, you know.
Probably because you heard another dog, but it's
scholarships
just,
too in the
it's
NFL.
just
They're
stuck in
getting paid
here.
too with the day he's had. You can have
all
one
I hear is
going
wrong. I'm like,
Because you think about it, it's time. That's how I think people call my name, but it's just like you just hear like voices in your head.
That's what I think I'm hearing. I'm about to cry. Oh my God.
Any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the ball moved up here down to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Looking deep for Adams. And it will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long
why do you keep on doing it?
Third down.
Why do you keep on doing the same thing?
Plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
So the guy's got, yes, circle
He's got his
wide
tight
open.
end, David Njoku.
Man, why are you doing the same play? That's your
With
issue.
inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's exactly what they're looking for. If they get another game like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. 27 yards there, 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Nick Bosa in there to take him down in the clock will roll.
I want to own
exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've
What?
been letting them
For a
drive
clean
right downfield,
tackle?
but they got a sack right
That
there.
was a
clean tackle.
For a little bit of revenge.
Yeah, it was.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck
You hit
looking
your
at a 2nd and
quarterback.
14.
It's your fault for not reading.
They'll look to throw.
They call you supposed to double team ball.
Oh, you gotta be.
Crusher
Come
there as
on.
it's intercepted.
You want to get fumble
A
at.
great read, and it's picked off.
And that
The
one,
blitzing you.
oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill,
That's
trying to
right,
get your
that's
guys
blitzing.
down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short. As
Hey,
this is
cool
definitely not
pick.
his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Why you try to go deep to the end zone? You can do like a screen.
Chambers.
Or a
He's got it
stand.
past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Bad play calling lost
This
the game,
defense,
man.
Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part 1, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how
Well, how
difficult
did
it
Jay
is to
Gruden
not just
head
make the
coach?
playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries or you just don't play well, you get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength than you in certain areas, this is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of the season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Everyone probably was.
And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long
That's how
from
like
Santa
people
Clara.
get in it because the father is rich and they have money to buy shit. If you don't live with a fish family, it's hard to get anywhere. Like simple Chase Elliott, all those drivers that had fathers in there or had. Everyone does. I need to stop making my alarms. Let's see a cage match. More matches in this game, like a lot of matches for it. You can't put titles online in the cage match. That sucks. All about warriors, you really have to. I gotta keep track of the record. Start team, that's what they name it. Mali is the US champion. Let's see if I can do good on 5 promoted. We'll do SmackDown this time.